Good evening, Zimbabwe, and welcome to tonight's weather report and forecast over Fanjewell, with a bit of cloudiness over the southeastern part of the country, covering parts of Chiredzi and Mwenezi district. This was because of a cooling southeasterly wind that drifted into the southern parts of the country, but by afternoon it was mostly sunny and hot across much of the country, as seen here in our satellite image. However, our system to watch is coming in from the southwestern parts, where we're expecting to drift into the southern parts of the country, but this shouldn't cause much of those cold conditions, so we're expecting it to be generally warm with a northeasterly airflow flowing over much of the country, as seen here in our satellite image. We were expecting more of that northeasterly push across much of the country, but still that windy aspect is projected over much of the country, as seen here in the blue color. Therefore, we still advise you not to start any veld fires, as this might easily get out of control much of this week. But in terms of our temperatures, we're expecting most of the evening temperatures to be in the cool category, so we're still expecting a bit of a chill in the morning, but by afternoon it should be generally sunny and across much of the country, where we're expecting most of our temperatures to be above 30 degrees Celsius by afternoon. And for Bulawayo, we're expecting a maximum of 32, whilst for the rest of the week it rises up to about 35 around Monday. And our temperatures for Tobo, we're expecting mostly in the lower 30s, but it rises to 34 into next week, so it's becoming hotter across board. We're expecting 35s even in Gwanda. For Gweru, we're expecting it to rise to about 33 as we move into the weekend. We're expecting 32s for tomorrow. For Masvingo, expecting also at 32, but it rises to 36 on Saturday, then cools off to 33 for the rest of the weekend. For Nyango, expecting 28s into the weekend, and for Marondo it goes up to 30 for some of the days, but generally on 29 for Friday and Sunday. For Hara, we're expecting 29 tomorrow, but it rises to 30 and then further rising next week. For Kwekwe, we're expecting 34s into the weekend, but for Friday we're expecting it to be at 33 degrees Celsius, so a warmer weekend ahead. Same for Kaloma, we're expecting it to rise to 35 with a bit of cloudiness as well. That northeasterly airflow should also influence Chinoy. We're expecting 34 degrees Celsius, whilst Victoria Falls rises to 37 with a northeasterly airflow influencing most of our temperatures. For Lupane, it rises to 35 because of that northeasterly wind. And for Bindura, we're expecting a bit of 32 under mostly sunny skies. For Kariba, 36, also with mostly sunny conditions prevailing there. That's all for our weather and forecast. Been a pleasant Zimbabwe. I'm James Ngoma Jr. for the Met Department.